Coming up on BrickNerd, we'll take a look at the Exo Suit and the Ecto-1. All that and the latest LEGO news right here on BrickNerd. Welcome to BrickNerd, your source for LEGO news, reviews, and the LEGO fan community. If you're nerdy about the bricks, you've come to the right place. First up, as requested, the news.
San Diego Comic-Con starts this week, and LEGO has announced several exclusives that will be available, including Rocket's Warbird from Guardians of the Galaxy and the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. As in previous years, LEGO will be giving away at least 4 exclusive minifigures, including the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy and an exclusive Unikitty from the LEGO Movie. Speaking of Comic-Con, I'm very excited to be on a panel again this year. On Saturday, July 26th at 5 p.m. in room 23ABC, we invite you to take a closer look at Beyond the Brick, a LEGO Brickumentary. Hope to see you there. BrickNerd is having a pledge drive. With so much stuff cluttering the studio and funds running low, it was time to correct both problems. We're asking for donations and celebrating our readers and viewers with surprises, including some very rare items, mocks from Beyond the Brick, and some sets, including, the new Exo Suit. Visit BrickNerd.com for details.
About those for the news, let's take a look at these 2 sets. We're going to do something a little different this episode. There's no first segment. We're going to do 2 showcases. I'm going to show you both the Exo Suit and the Ecto-1. So, without further ado, the Ecto-1.
I'm afraid to know ghosts.
I was thoroughly excited when this set came out, and maybe just a little leery after the somewhat disappointing Back to the Future DeLorean. I was a little concerned with what they would do with the Ecto-1. I have to say, all of my fears were quickly squashed. This thing's pretty amazing. I like just about everything about it. There's a couple of little weird things about it. For some reason, this one stud is open, and on both sides here. I thought maybe just a 1x1 tile in there, and it would kind of look cleaner. I'm not sure why they left that like that. Probably because there's no other 1x1 white tiles in the whole thing that I know of. Pretty sure there isn't. But there's lots of cool things on here. I like the little hubcaps on this. It looks really cool. Front end, it's great. Printed tiles for the license plates. You can pop the top off, and I suppose you could smash maybe 2 of the guys in there, and maybe 1 or 2 of the packs into the back. But I don't really call that a play feature. They're not really meant to carry the characters. Just they don't fit. The characters themselves are pretty amazing. I do like the printed boat tiles from the back of their proton packs, and the characters look pretty cool. I thought, and I know there's LEGO Ideas doesn't make custom elements for the sets. They just basically do customized existing elements, printing in colors. That being said, I think Venkman could have used a better hairpiece that looked a little bit more like Venkman, but this will do. The characters themselves are great, and just seeing all the boys in gray, they're tan, and these. Why is that anyway? Aren't their jumpsuits... I'm pretty sure their jumpsuits are gray, but for some reason they're tan in the set. I don't know, it's kind of like a khaki tan. A can? Tacky? I do have one big legitimate complaint about this set, and that is the manual. You will see, it won't fall apart right now, but when I was building this thing, and if you saw me live when I was building it, you saw this happen. And it just fell apart in my hands, and it continues to fall apart. All it takes is opening a page. That crack you hear, that's a page coming loose. I mean, it's a cool instruction book, but it fell apart. So, despite that, I still love the set. I will give it a very enthusiastic 5 out of 5 Nerdlies. And with that, let's move on to the Exo Suit. I realized I said that I was super excited when this set was announced. This set, I was beyond excited. Pete Reed, the designer of this set, that submitted to LEGO Ideas to get the set created, is a friend of mine, and I have actually held the original Exo Suit. So when this one was announced that he had actually made the cut, I was excited. When they announced that they were actually going to make it, I was ecstatic. And now that it's actually here in my hands, I'm super thrilled. This set is really, really cool. Mark Stafford, the LEGO designer, did an excellent job of kind of porting over what would have been pretty much an impossible kit to produce. Not only did it have out-of-date colors and elements, it's super fragile. I mean, you look at that thing wrong and it falls apart. So lots of compromises needed to be made to actually make it a set. And most of them I agree with. I really hate the barrels on the arms, and everybody does, so I'm not alone in that. And there's a couple other really quirky things about it. The feet kind of feel like they're floating just above the table or whatever surface you put it on. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints about it. It's a really, really cool set. The additional stuff, like the turtle here, that's all Pete. Pete's turtles are famous. And the new LEGO Green Spaceman is super exciting. If you don't know, this is Pete and this is Eve. They're actually Peter and Yvonne, his girlfriend, fiance, are actually immortalized in the set. So how cool is that? I know this guy. That's great. I don't know why they sent it to me in a kind of a padded envelope instead of a box. So my box got crushed, so that's a little disappointing. But I guess it's okay. I'm going to give it away anyway, as you probably heard in the news. Overall, super impressed. Love it a lot. I'm going to give it a very strong 5 out of 5 Nerdlies.
Now let's take a look at some recently featured mocks. Just in time for Comic-Con, Monster Brick has revealed this Who's Who list of Marvel superheroes. All of them with superposability thanks to their ball joint armatures. Wait a minute, where's Squirrel Girl? McLean has made some updates to his already magnificent Wall-E, and it's even more perfect. And even better news is he has nearly 8,000 votes on LEGO Ideas, and is that much closer to becoming an actual set. Go show him some love. What started as a single comic book shop turned into the entire town of Springfield from The Simpsons. Peppa Quinn spent months building this, and attendees of Brickworld Chicago were lucky enough to see it in person. I wasn't.
That about does it for this episode of BrickNerd. Please subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and now on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and visit us at BrickNerd.com. Thanks for watching.